In general, Chris, I think a lot of I would say in general, people think that digital omni is just creating an app or
Right.
creating some interesting
Kiosk. Yeah.
kiosk or a desktop version. The complexity of omni is below the surface. I use the iceberg as an example. What you see is just 10%. The complexity of long run companies is really in those legacy supply chain systems and the legacy merchandising systems. It's all about unlocking and creating that, hey, how do I get to one view of my customer? How do I get to one view of my member, my item, my inventory? And unlocking that is really a heavy lift. And when you do that and you create those Lego blocks and build those modular widgets, if you will, and that's where technology comes into picture. And working with product and like how we do in the Sam's Club, working in the four in the box model of the business, the product, the technology, and then UX, and really unshackling those old constructs and tech and undoing some of the tech debt is allowing us to really bring the pace and the agility and build those firm foundations for us to build to get to the next generation of what a great omnichannel retail, in our case warehouse retailer, will look like.
So good, man. Oh my God, I love that you just said. Yeah, I mean, it's 100%. When you do omni well, you don't even see it. I love the example of the iceberg. I've never heard that before. Like, yeah, it's not something you're going to see. It's not that flashy tech that everyone's writing about. And I think that's what's so hard for retail executives is it is something that's really hard to know it when you see it. It's not always palpable. But if your omnichannel roadmap is right, my takeaway or lessons from this is actually you're always going to be feeling that way if you're doing it the right way. And so that's an important thing to think about. So you don't kind of start chasing that bright, shiny penny, so to speak.